greatest. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. And clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
Count me in, Cole. Still right here? Yeah, bounce. My boy. Yeah, right here. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hole. Like, baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Pooh, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Ooh. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your families. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead. They just moved to the county. Them out there S-class. I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm back.
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Chicago go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today. Digging in now, Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense, turn double plays, don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
2-0 pitch on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what bases. Segura turns and goes to second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 3 for 6. Segura stands at second with no outs. A bouncer to the left side, played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Roll, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Right. Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 0-1 offering. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Outside, 3-0 now. Chris Bryant will be next. The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider laid off for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Runner goes for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. first pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
No.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
On a line to shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Javier Baez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. From the stretch. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Williams at second with 2 down. That's inside. 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Popped him up. Baez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinger is there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned to. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line toward the gap in left center. And Hayward has a base hit. Oh, he flubbed it.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's just 2 for 12. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting up. The pitcher, Darvish.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Darvish. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Count even now at 1-1. Darvish is off at first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back for more from the north side after this.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a stack that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. One away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
Yeah.
Ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And now Bryce Harper. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing the win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fly ball out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 on. Hit back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Rizzo, the runner at third. Baez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 home. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So first and third with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Arrieta sets. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a break. Laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. 2 down, runners at first and second. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready on 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
The pitcher, number 11,
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Juan Nicasio is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
12, Juan Nicasio.
Standing in, Yu Darvish. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. takes this the other way to right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's set and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Ryan.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. One and one. Here it comes. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Count remains 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. On a line, that's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fastball just inside. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. A bouncer to the left side. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Stepping up now, Nick Williams. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's 1-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Rose. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And in steps Scott Kingery. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Juan Nicasio, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Gene Segura standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Taken but called a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Herrera, the runner at second with one away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here comes another 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And with two men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. First pitch of the at-bat. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Schwarber racing back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the RBI base hit there, and I think it's clear they left him in there a hit or too long. He's been laboring in the inning, and we were just talking about how he looked a little bit exhausted. I'd imagine that'll be it for him now.
In now, Nick Williams, as he'll take a look at ball one. On the year, Williams is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch was entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies 2. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And there's a fastball. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready now, Ben Zobrist. His lifetime line against Nicasio, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Almora, base runner at first with 1 out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding forward now, Yu Darvish. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top 7-2. At the plate, Maikel Franco, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Edwards is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio.
Andrew McCutcheon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. He'll enter play at 3-13. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Gene Segura would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Philadelphia, number 52, Jose Alvarez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kyle Schwarber. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Popped up. Franco moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Alvarez, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Still 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bryant, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Segura for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far this year against Southpaws, Contreras carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is.
Outside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Odubel Herrera as he rips it on the ground to second. Backhanded. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter ruled out.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5. It's 7-2. So Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
So Anthony Dominguez.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch and a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
All right, we'll
review.
take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Into the box now, Albert Almora, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. The 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of
Down
beauty
back.
right there.
Second
Hit and
baseman.
run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-2 game.
Hey, talk about having
Now
a productive inning. You like to see that. You
Kyle.
like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
The third baseman, Fred Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play. And that's the third out. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Pedro Strop is into the ball game now as he'll make his fifth appearance of the season here.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Striding into the box, Nick Williams. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Herrera. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Two out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Ready once again, Maikel Franco starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 4.
A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Striding in, Scott Kingery. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seranthony Dominguez.
Drew Butera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Drew Butera.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That art felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
In now, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Second and third, 2 away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Philly down to their last strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 4. A high fastball is in there. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Philadelphia, good night.
And everyone on the team can finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully they can get on a roll now.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Cubbies swung the bats well with 16 hits. Yu Darvish with his 4th win this season. Jake Arrieta was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight.